Hello everyone, I am filming this video more so for myself than anyone else, and maybe this is more of a video that I can look back on in 5 years and 10 years. I thought to myself, Miles, you just need to sit down, you need to make a video, and you're going to post it no matter how it turns out. So this is that video. My goal with this video is to tell you all of my dreams and all the things that I want to do in life, and specifically the dreams that are actually realistic, potentially realistic. I don't know. I might be throwing some stuff out that will never happen, and I might make a total fool of myself, and I might look back on this and say, Miles, what the heck were you doing? You should have just stuck to the game plan. But right now I am just finishing up my first semester of university, first semester out of 5 years. There's a lot of time left, and maybe I'm reconsidering all of my life choices and all the things that have brought me here to this moment. And maybe there are dreams and passions that I should have focused on more in high school and the years right after graduating that I just threw out because of insecurities and threw out because of what people would think of me. And making videos like this is exactly one of those things. I love making videos and I love posting them, but the fear of other people looking at that and judging that, or the fear of man just really stuck me from going out and doing my best to create content that I want to create. I've done a lot of stuff with the camera. I think a lot of people would know that about me and know that that's like who I am, is Miles with a camera. That's just what people would associate with me. But I've always done that for other people or other organizations, and I've always been insecure or afraid to do that for myself. This is me maybe taking a stand on, okay, now I'm actually gonna create some content and I'm gonna post videos that I wanna make, and I'm gonna document my life. And because I've done some really cool things, and I look back and on my life and all the places that I've been and all the travels that I've done, and I think to myself, Miles, why didn't you film that? Why didn't you make a video about that and post that? Like, I started making YouTube videos in grade 7, which is around 11 years ago. And if I would have made consistent YouTube videos for 11 years, I probably could have been somewhere by now. But unfortunately, I didn't, and I stopped. And they were all sporadic and they weren't consistent, and I didn't put a lot of effort into them. One of the main reasons that I stopped was in grade 7 and grade 8, I would make these skit videos with my friends. We would be saving the world in my backyard and with our Nerf guns, and we'd go on these spy missions, and we'd come up with these scripts and these elaborate videos. And I would film them, and then I would post them, and then my homeroom teacher, in support of that, would show my videos in class. I remember feeling so like insecure and maybe ashamed of those videos if they weren't exactly perfect and how I wanted them to be. And then my friends would kind of poke and make fun and make comments that maybe they thought were funny, but really to me, they just got under my skin, and I stopped making those videos just because I was insecure. I actually wrote a note to my grade 7 teacher to tell him to stop sharing my videos in class because I was insecure and I didn't like it that he was showing the videos to my class because I was afraid of what people would think. And after that, I would go on little cabin trips with my friends in high school, and I would bring my camera along and make videos of us quadding and snowmobiling and having fun, and that was all fun, and people really enjoyed those. But still, the attention always got under my skin in an insecure way, and I never knew how to handle when people would bring up my videos or say, "Oh, Miles, I loved your video. Like this part was super funny. What were you guys doing here? Like that's crazy." And I never knew how to handle that, and I just always bottled that up into insecurity. And so then I just stopped making those YouTube videos, and that fear has just always stayed with me. And so I just started making content for other people, for my church, and if people needed a little shoot for their business or whatever it was, I would do that. But I never took it seriously because maybe I never thought that could be actually a serious job that I could do. And potentially maybe that's because my parents didn't think that that was a viable option for my career. And so I didn't really have their support to continue making videos. And they always thought that I needed to go to university and to actually settle down and find a career path. I'm sure if I proved to them that it could have been a career that they would have supported that. But really there wasn't a whole lot of support to go out and make content. And so that's why this video, I'm sitting down and I'm filming it and I'm going to post it no matter what it turns out to be, because I want to share this journey of, okay, I'm going to get over this insecurity now. It's been driving me insane to bottle up what I could potentially be or the videos that I could potentially make because of insecurities. And so this is a video, a representation of me breaking that insecurity. This video, I'm going to write out my dreams and I'm going to share them with you as almost a promise with you guys to say, hey, I'm going to try and do this and you can keep me accountable if you want. So my first dream, and this is what I think would be incredible, is to one day, I'm going to write this down. So my first dream would be, I think it would be so cool to own a business. I think that would be, owning something, like having something, the pride of having something attached to your name. Like I don't want to fall into that pride. I think it's important to have humility. I don't want to elevate my name. I think that's wrong. But to do something that is solely yours, where you're not working, you're not abiding by someone else's visions, someone else's statements of beliefs or values, but if you can build something of your own, I think that'd be really cool. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think it would be really cool. I think also what I want to do is I want to build a website where I can post parts of my story onto there for you guys, and I can make videos and I can share that on that website. I think having a website where people can go and read journeys that I've been on, I can post updates on all of these dreams. I think that would be a great way to almost build a community and build like a support group, like a loyal following. And I think a blog is a great way to do that. I think on the website, you can also have videos, like I said, and like links to YouTube. And then in that, what I can do is to share how I'm learning. I would love it if I could interview people almost as a podcast. Start a podcast where, because one thing that oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys. One thing that I loved when I was working at my church is I loved being able to interview other people to make videos. I think being able to talk to others and get them to open up and share their journeys. Like I love just telling stories. I think that's something that I really miss, is being able to share and tell someone's story. Oh, I got a marker on the wall. Being able to tell other people's stories while I'm telling mine, and like bring people in that have gone through similar things, and I can learn, and you guys can be there learning as well while I'm learning. That would also be really cool. Yeah, I guess that can also go on the website, and that the website can have links to the podcast. Another dream, and this is just something that I need to work on, is I just want to read more books. I think reading books is important and something that I don't do enough. See, look at that marker I got on there. I don't read enough books, which I probably should. I think there's a lot of knowledge in books, but I just don't read them. Maybe because I don't have time, or just I'm not a big reader. I like audiobooks. Maybe I can do more audiobooks, but there's something about underlining that's just really, really cool. So starting a business, having a website for that business, interviewing people, and almost starting a podcast where, like, yeah, those are my 4 dreams. I don't know if I'm going to make a fool out of myself when I'm making this, and people are going to watch this and think, Miles, you're an idiot. What are you doing? But I think if people think that of you, then you're possibly going down the right road. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This is my video, and I'm going to post it.